Hello and welcome to my show. Thank you for watching. Footage in the background is Battlefield 3 Aftermath. The map I'm playing on is Tala Market. So the first topic I'd like to talk about today is emulators. I spent my entire day yesterday downloading emulators, starting from NES, going up to, I think, GameCube. And you know, I started at NES and I played Super Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda and all the old classics that everybody's played a billion times. I mean, I remember playing them even when I was smaller. So yeah, after that I got bored and I went to SNES. And I downloaded Mario World and I beat that game 1,000 times over because, you know, it came with the SNES. So I was just kind of nostalging all over the place. That's my own word, trademark. And it was pretty fun. But then I downloaded A Link to the Past and I only played it like once or twice, and I never thought it was fun when I was younger. But holy God, I played that yesterday for at least 5 hours. 5 minutes in, completely immersed. The art style, the way that Nintendo delivers in their games, it is just amazing. A Link to the Past is probably one of my favorite games now. Like 10 out of 10. Going to beat it. Probably gonna play it as soon as I'm done making this video. By far, one of the best games I've ever played. It is an amazing game. Like, thinking back on it, I just never paid attention to detail when I was younger. I think that's why I liked Mario and stuff, because it's just kind of just simple and cartoony. But there's so many details in Zelda that you don't look for when you're younger. But now that I'm older, I see it. And it makes me want to go play every Zelda game. Because growing up, I never really liked Zelda that much. I think it was just because it took so long to beat them. I never felt like I had the time, and I didn't really want to. Mario was just easy. You'd go through the levels, you'd jump around, you'd get mushrooms and save princesses. Zelda's pretty much the same concept of saving princesses, but that's a different story. Zelda has a lot more detail, and I feel like that's what Nintendo wanted you to do, was start out at Mario and transition into Zelda, and I never saw that. So I'm going to take the liberty to play Zelda games. They seem fun. A Link to the Past is awesome. So, of course, you see in the background that I'm playing Aftermath, and I just kind of wanted to spew some thoughts about it. I'm gonna come out first thing and say that I like it. Like, I really have zero negativity about it. So the first thing is maps. Maps are awesome. The map I'm playing on right now, Tala Market, is like flank heaven. It is amazing for flanking. There are alternate routes every which way in this map. You can come around a corner and kill the entire team because they didn't know there was a flank route behind them. It is amazing. But much like this map, how it flanks well, other maps do other things well. Like some maps, you need to strategize better. Some maps, you do better with snipers, and it's really interesting because they all progress differently and they all feel strategically different. And for me, the post-disaster environment has a really awesome feel to it. I feel like I'm more in war if I'm just like surrounded by rubble. It's amazing. It kind of feels post-apocalyptic, but it's not. But it just feels like it, and it feels awesome to me. I really love it. The whole time I'm there, I just look at everything in the environment, and I just love every second of it. And the random quake tremors you get just immerse me into that post-earthquake environment. It's amazing. So the guns are pretty good too. I mean, all you really got is the crossbow. You know, you have the regular crossbow, which is a Cobra sight, and you have the scoped crossbow, which has, I forgot what that sight's called, but it has the triangle reticle. But there's different types of bolts you can get. You have the normal bolt, and that's just like extreme drop off. You have to aim really high if you hit somebody far away, but it does decent damage in close quarters. And you have the scan bolt, which really does no damage at all. But it's really meant to, for me at least, I would want to use it on a stealth class. Like get a silenced semi-automatic sniper rifle and kind of be like an infiltrator type deal. You can take out your scan bolt, just shoot in the corner and see if anybody's there, and kind of use it as recon instead of a weapon. That's what I would use scan for. You have high explosive bolt. I would probably use that on like a class that doesn't have any defense against tanks, like a sniper or a assault class, because you can do damage to tanks with it. It's like 3 shots in the back of the tank would kill it, I think, or maybe just 2. I can't remember. But yeah, the high explosive, it can damage infantry, and it will, and it actually has splash damage too. But me, I'd rather use it more of a anti-vehicle deal, and I think it's pretty cool that they implemented that. And the next is balance. Balance bolt's pretty cool. It pretty much just gives you further range with a little less damage. But you know, all these up close, except for the scan, will pretty much kill you if you get a head or a chest shot. I really like the crossbow. I played around with it a lot, and it's not a weapon technically. It goes in your gadget slot, So like engineer replaces rocket, support it replaces your explosive, assault replaces your med kit, and sniper replaces like where your MAV goes. And it's kind of a fair trade-off for sorry, too much plant tattoo, almost said infiltrator, for recon. Because I really don't find myself using the recon equipment that much. I know it helps. I'm not saying like it's pointless. It is. It has a purpose. I'm just saying I don't find myself using it that much. So yeah, the biggest thing I wanted to talk about is Scavenger. And I really don't have that much to say about it. Because I expected Scavenger to be this awesome, like gritty feeling. You have 3 bullets and you have to kill the entire team, stuck in a corner type deal. But honestly, it's just Arena Battlefield 3. It's like old Quake games. You start with a weapon, you go around the map, and you pick up better ones. They even rank them on the ground for you from level 1 to 3. 1 is like a basic sub with no attachments, and 3 is like an assault rifle fully decked out. And it just varies. But it's pretty fun, I have to admit. It's Arena Conquest, which is awesome to me. I liked it. I mean, I'm probably going to put up 3 more videos of it, because like I said, I want to do all the maps. And I said I'd be doing Scavenger. So I guess I will. Scavenger's fun to me. I like playing Scavenger. It's not that it's horrible. Not at all. It's just I expected it to be more. That's really my only downfall about this TLC, is I thought that Scavenger would be a lot more than it is. But it's still fun nonetheless. Some overall impressions are that the new character models are pretty cool looking. They redid them all for the Aftermath expansion, and it's really cool looking. They all look like they just survived an earthquake, which is how it's supposed to be. The crossbow is interesting and creates new play styles. I really like that about it. Like I said, I'd like to do like an infiltrator type deal where you just use a scan bolt on a recon. I'm probably going to try that out once I unlock it. The maps are fantastic. Probably my favorite maps in the game, honestly. They really did a good job on the maps this time. 10 out of 10. For the maps, at least. And Scavenger's fun too if you just want to get away from the grind of Battlefield. Just rush and Conquest. I mean, Scavenger is Conquest. But like I said, it's arena type deal, so you just kind of run around, pick up weapons, and shoot like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, it's just genuine fun, but Scavenger could have been better. So I give it like an 8.5 out of 10, if you want me to rate it. But that's pretty high score. Yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on Aftermath. If you guys want me to answer anything else I have a thought for, just ask me in the comments. Because this next piece of news I want to talk about is interesting. So everybody recalls the rumors of the Steam box, where Valve was talking about making a console. Well, that has been confirmed. Steam is working on a quote-unquote Steam box, and it'll be a competitor for the next gen consoles. And basically, it'll just be an affordable computer made to play games. Like, you know, you buy a PC now, it can play music, watch videos, do all this stuff. They're like optimizing a computer just for playing games, which is going to be pretty cool. I just hope that Half-Life 3 is not Steambox exclusive. That would make me very sad. I don't think Valve is stupid enough to do that. But God, that would suck. But I think what Valve's going to do is they're doing the Steam for Linux thing, and they're already starting to release system specs on the Steam client if you're on a Linux computer, so you can see what your computer needs to run it and what distro you need to have. So I think Valve's going to make a gaming distro. As odd as that sounds, like Linux and gaming usually never go in the same sentence, but Valve is trying really hard to get that to be a thing. The proof is that they're making Steam for Linux, but I think they're going to try to make their own Linux distribution specifically for gaming. And honestly, I'd be kind of okay with that. If they could pull it off and make it to where any game I wanted to play could run on Steam, on Linux, I would do it. Because Linux looks pretty cool to me. I really don't know what distro I'd use or anything. I'd probably do Debian if I had to pick. But like the way you can just customize everything. I've only used it a couple times though, and I'm not like a huge elite hacksaw or anything. I don't think I know everything about it. I really don't. I hardly know anything about it. I'm more of a Windows guy, but I would be willing to make the switch as long as it's not Apple. You can tell by my name I don't like Apple. And don't take it too seriously. That's just the name I came up with in like middle school. I still really don't like Apple. I guess I shouldn't put so much passion into hating something, I guess I should say. But still, I just don't like it. It's too much money for something that a PC can do for like $1,000 cheaper. That's my opinion on that. But the Steam box is going to be pretty cool. I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with it. And if they let that Linux gaming distribution that I hope they make go public, like I said, I would totally use it. But if it's closed source on the Steam box, that'd be pretty cool too. Well, what do you guys think about the Steam box? You can let me know, and I'm kind of curious to see what other people have to say about it. Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's me done for the day, guys, so thank you for watching, consider subscribing, and see you guys later.